Hi everybody, Hannah Riley here with Viva Spanish Language Programs. This module is going to focus on the operational component of working with Viva Spanish. So as you know, you're going to be in a school teaching and working with the school and staff at that location. However, you're also going to be employed through Viva Spanish, which means that you are going to have certain responsibilities in terms of communicating with our staff as well. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through some of the different things that are really important to know about working with Viva Spanish, so that way you have a clear picture of what things look like. So the first thing is, as you know, I am the Director of Programs and Operations, so I will be working with you on all of the details of working in the school. You are also going to work closely with Kelly Dibble, who is our curriculum specialist, and Kelly is going to be an observer as well as a coach for you throughout the year. Sandy is our office manager, and she will make sure you get paid. And then Gladys is our president, and she kind of heads things up, and she's available as needed. So we are the 4 people in the home office, and the rest of our staff is just like you, out and about in a teaching location or two, working with the students in our schools. So every single week you are going to receive an email on Fridays called the Viva Spanish, and that is an email that's going to come from Sandy's email. She prepares this weekly newsletter for our teachers, and essentially the newsletter is just going to tell you any action items, any updates, anything that's really important to know. So it's really important that you read the Viva Spanish. She also posts that onto the Teacher Talk page. For those of you who don't check your email, but do check Facebook, it is going to also be on there. So please make sure that you take a few minutes and read it. Sandy does a really nice job preparing that. Every other week, attached to the Viva Spanish will be a timesheet. It's your responsibility to submit the timesheet by Sunday at midnight. And just so you know, if you don't submit it by Sunday at midnight, then your paycheck will be delayed by 2 weeks. So if you want to get paid, make sure that you submit your paychecks or your timesheets on time. Observation. So if you are a new teacher, I'm going to come and observe you at least twice in the fall and once in the spring. Or Kelly might be the one to observe you as well. Before I come to observe, I will let you know I'm coming. I will ask you for some information about the class that I'm coming to visit, your lesson plan, as well as just if there's any important information to know prior to my observation. After the observation, I'll sit down with you. We can talk about what I've seen, any feedback that I have, and then I always follow up with an email as well. I do check in with the principals, let them know when I come in for observations, so they will be in the know as well if whenever I come in for those observations. So you will have a mentor teacher at any school where you are new. The mentor teacher, the goal is really to have a connection point for you, so that way you have somebody to feel comfortable talking to and asking questions to throughout the year. This person will be responsible for meeting with you once each quarter and doing an observation in the fall and in the spring, and then reporting back to our home team. So just so you know, that mentor teacher will be in communication with us here at Viva Spanish. We are going to have you do a mid-year report and an end-of-year report, which is really pretty basic. It's just us asking you to let us know where the kids are at in the curriculum at the midpoint of the year and then at the end of the year. This is so that way we can keep the sequence going for the students and make sure that we're not repeating anything or, kind of redoing things that they've already learned. So we'll ask for that around Christmas time and then towards the end of the year. So you're going to receive a set of materials. Those materials, remember, are all Viva Spanish materials. So if the school does not renew with us or if you do not return with us, those materials do need to be returned to us at Viva Spanish. For those of you living in the general Cleveland area, we will have a kickoff meeting, a end of year meeting, and we try to do something around Christmas time as well. If you are outside of the area, we do videotape and streamline live on Facebook a lot of the important content, so that way you can still be connected to the teacher team. For substitutes, again, in the Cleveland area, we have a little bit better of a resource for providing subs. If there are not subs in your area, but we know that you are going to be absent, what we will do is provide your school with a lesson plan that a non-Spanish speaking substitute can use to still give the kids some instruction and make sure that they don't miss out on Spanish for the week. It's really important that if you are going to need time off for any reason, that you let us know as soon as you can, so that way we can plan for the year and or for the substitute and make sure that we have everything in place. If you are going to need a sub, either knowing ahead of time or last minute, you need to call Sandy Dibble at her phone number to let her know as soon as possible. I think that's it for your operations. If you have any questions about what I've told you so far, please feel free to give me a call. In your folder that I'm going to give you either when I meet you or at our kickoff training meeting, you are going to have a written summary of all of this information as well. Alrighty, thank you. Bye-bye.